Hello. All right. So to begin with, when we're talking about like signs of sexual abuse and child molestation, there can be many signs. You could have sudden behavioral changes. The child could exhibit some sexual knowledge or behavior that's inappropriate for their age. A lot of fear or avoidance is very possible, anxiety, avoiding specific individuals. You could have physical symptoms. Um, you could have emotional distress, etc. So there's a lot of different signs that teachers should look out for. In my school's case, reporting would be directly to my supervisor, who's the director of student success. Um, so he would be the first person I would have to go to in the reporting process at my school. And when we're talking about the consequences of crossing personal boundaries, I mean, that could harm many people in many different ways. Um, it could cause a lot of confusion and blurring the lines between what is okay and what isn't okay, and it might create certain expectations for the student and or parent, whoever's involved in the situation. And if that student or parent or whoever has certain expectations and those expectations are not met by the teacher, then that can lead to harm and a lot of stress for both parties. Um, Also, like there's legal consequences depending on the line or the boundary that was crossed. And when we're talking about dilemmas, um, I would say one dilemma would be that if for some reason my supervisor or a department head asked me to do something that was not within my role or responsibilities. If this were the case, I would have them put that into writing so I could have a written record of it just in case anything were to happen. Um, another dilemma would be that, if a teacher were to see signs of signs of abuse or receive information about possible abuse without evidence, um, that would be a tricky situation, um, because there's not really like a perfect way to handle that. You would really have to gauge the situation and, you know, probably talk to the student and see if everything was okay. If the student was not really responsive to me, I might talk to my supervisor and or the psychologist at my school to see what would be the proper steps that I could take to maybe help the situation. That's it. Have a good night.